So here's a little tip for you, just to help you out if you're going through narcissistic abuse or anything like that. Learn to talk less. Learn to talk less and listen more. During the times that they are talkative around you, or they are trying to have a conversation with you, listen more than you speak. Because if you listen to enough of their stories, you'll eventually find out the truth, of what they've really done. Because they like to talk. Hey y'all, it's Moran. I'm here to talk to y'all again about some things that narcissists do, or just talk to you a little bit about narcissism, or give you some tips or whatever. Sometimes a narcissist is very talkative. Most of the time they like to talk. They like to talk about themselves, and they like to tell you stories and that they'll tell you over and over again about their past, things they've done, the time they had, and who they were with, and you live a lot of their history with them. You hear a lot of it. I mean, or the one I live with does anyway. I hear a lot of his past, all the stuff he used to do, all this fun he used to have, and now he doesn't do anything. But even today, like today, he'll tell me a story about jobs or something that a day he's supposed to be working on somewhere doing something, and then a couple months from now he'll tell a story and it'll bust out that he did something else on that day, or what I'm saying, didn't really do that job, he did something else. Like, if you listen to a narcissist talk and just be quiet and stop talking, stop responding and reacting, and just be quiet and listen, they will tell you they will answer your questions. They will tell you what you want to know. You just got to sit back and be quiet and listen. I mean, they're going to tell you what it is they're doing. It maybe it's not today they're going to tell you, but if you listen to their stories and pay attention to what they tell you, what you think they're doing every day, and what they say they're doing every day, if you pay attention to the stories and give it a couple months, and something happened, and it'll click in that day about they did something, and they'll bring it what they did, forgetting that what they done told you they did on that day, thinking you're not going to remember what they told you they did on that day. You have to really be on your toes. But if you pay attention, they tell you who they are. I mean, they tell you what they're doing. They show you what they're doing. They just do. When they're being mean to you, they're being nice to somebody else. When they're not around you, they're with somebody else. They're always drawing fuel from somebody. And you may think you're the primary source, and you may not even be. You may be supposed to be their intimate partner, or their significant other or whatever, and haven't had sex in years. Don't do anything that couples do. Don't hardly have any pictures together. Have done nothing. Don't have any memories that you've made. We don't have any memories we made. I don't get to take selfies of us and post on Facebook or anything like that. He doesn't post on his. He don't even have a profile picture on his Facebook, and he don't post me on his Facebook. He don't take me places, and he don't go with me places. So I mean, we don't go out to eat or anything. I go get stuff and bring it back home for him out to eat, but we don't go sit at a restaurant. That's something him and his guy friend do every day on their lunch. But at supper he won't do it. I gotta go get takeout and bring it back here. But there's things they do, and when they start listening to certain music, and they get all in their feelings and all emotional, crying, and it's like they're listening to certain songs and stuff. You can kind of tell who they're thinking about, who they're thinking about in that song, where their mind is at, you know what I'm saying? And they'll do that right in front of you, and it's really odd, but, I mean, you could tell that you're not the one on their mind, they're not considerate of your feelings, and they'll tell you all the stuff that they did for somebody else, but won't even take the trash out for you. They see the trash overflowing and will walk right on by and throw something else in it, if they even throw anything in it, and not leave the trash just piled up somewhere in the pile in the house. They even do take the trash to the trash, and it's overfull. They'll just throw it over in it and walk on by it. They won't take it out. Mine don't anyway. He don't take out trash. Um, I have to do all that, you know. If any yard work gets done, I do that. But mine's got heart issues. He's got health issues. But he's supposed to be plumbing 15, 20 hours a day too. And I don't see that happening. I don't see him able to do that, not in this heat anyway, not with his heart condition. There's no way. But, you know, he's going somewhere. He's around somebody. He's getting what he needs from somebody. You know, he does jobs when he has to, or whatever it is, to keep a little money in his pocket, I'm sure. But not working the massive hours that he wants me to think he's working. That time he's spending somewhere else with somebody else doing something else. You know, and I know that. And I know that. You know, and that's fine. You know, I don't question where you going, where you being, all that. I don't want you to have to lie to me. You know what I mean? I already know, I see it in your eyes, but I don't want you to have to lie to me, so I don't even ask. You know, and I wonder, do you think, am I really that stupid that I don't know? That I don't know that I'm just a placeholder. You know, I'm a placeholder. I'm not the one you really want to be with. I'm not who you really want to be with, but I'm who you feel like you're stuck with, because you don't have, you know, you can't, I don't, I'm a good woman, and you know that, and you know I don't have anybody, and you would feel like an ass leaving me because my parents are both dead, and you know I don't have any family or anybody. You know you're all I have. So I think you stay for that because you feel sorry for me for some reason or whatever. And that, you know, you can control my emotions. You know how to speak my love language. You've shown me you can, but you choose not to. You know how to make me light up, and you know how to upset me, and you know how to make me cry. You know how to make me feel any kind of way you want to make me feel. And that's sad but true. But you know how to play me like a puppet on a string. And here lately,